everyone, welcome back to my kitchen for a very special Valentine's Day edition of Dessert Devotion. I know that many people roll their eyes when it comes to the Valentine's Day. You know, it's a commercial gimmick and it's not really about anything, but it is an opportunity for us to reflect on the commitment to love one another as believers. Let me read to you from 1 John. And this is coming from the 4th chapter and verses 11 and 12. And it says, "Beloved, since God loved us so much, we also ought to love one another. No one has ever seen God. If we love one another, God lives in us, and his love is perfected in us." John reminds us that, hey, God is invisible. But if we want to experience and spiritually, see God, one of the main ways that we can do that is through love. So in that way, love is a serious practice and we should do it intentionally. That means that when you love others, whether you are caring for them, comforting them in their grief, looking out for your neighbors, encouraging your friends, helping strangers, advocating for those who are marginalized or disenfranchised. In these numerous acts of love, it is a spiritual practice. And when we do this, people not only see our kindness, they not only see our faith, but John says through those acts of love, people see God through us. That love is perfected in us and people are that witness. But we can't also leave out that when we love one another, we also see God as well. As we are faithful in that practice, we experience God's love being perfected through our faithful and intentional action. Now, I realize that loving one another is a challenge and is not as easy as giving flowers or candy or even baking a cake. But we are called to accept this challenge. Why? Because what's at stake? We have the chance to show people who God really is, and God's true nature is love. I know the people that we love sometimes, we feel like they're not making it so easy for us to love us. And if we are honest, sometimes we are the prickly ones that aren't so huggable and lovable ourselves sometimes. But it is worth the challenge because when we are intentional in love, we see God as we love one another. For this dessert devotion, I can't wait to share with you a fun Valentine surprise cake. Now, a surprise cake is something that when you cut into the cake, you either have a surprise shape or a surprise filling on the inside. This one is an easy one to make, and I did it using 2 different cake mix batters, and I can't wait to show you. Happy Valentine's Day.